Okay, so we've just had a big drive today. We've done, what, roughly, I don't know, about 800 Ks.
Yeah,
about 800 Ks, roughly about 8 hours it took us to get from Kakadu. We decided to keep going and we've ended up at Lake Argyle in Western Australia.
Woohoo! We're in Western Australia.
We're in Western Australia now.
So goodbye to the NT, bit sad.
NT was awesome, we only scratched the surface. But yeah, bring on WA adventures.
Yes.
So we're just here at Lake Argyle only for the night, and then we're going to go to Kununurra tomorrow, and then back here.
Back here on Friday.
So you'll see more of this later.
So we've got an unpowered site tonight, just because we're only here one night. It's 51 for the family, which is cool. We're going to head off into the infinity pool now. And
we're just going to go swim in the infinity pool.
Apparently we've got the best.
What time is it? It's, I don't know, 4 o'clock-ish.
Still says 5:35.
Yeah, so 4 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently we've got the best unpowered site because of this view. We're on top of the hill here, overlooking Lake Argyle, which is just down there, and all the mountains. So as the sun sets, we've been told that this is going to be amazing. So for now, I'm going to go have a beer, and kids are going to have a swim. Might even have a dip myself.
Probably it's going to be bubbly. I think it's going to be bubbly.
Here we are at the famous infinity pool at Lake Argyle. Oh, it is stunning. It's almost sunset. We've driven 8 hours. This is totally worth it. Apparently the water is freezing, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. You trying to see? How's the spa?
Way more warmer.
Way more or just a little bit more?
Just a little bit.
Claire looks freezing.
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, Ruby's gone. You going for one more swim and then we can get out?
Yeah, sure.
Go. Why? Because it's freezing and you're going to get sick.
You can have a quick shower.
I saw it already sneaking.
Right, here we are at our Kununurra accommodation, Kimberleyland Waterfront Holiday Park. Here is reception and a cafe that's open from like 6 or 6:30 in the morning. I got their coffee this morning, it was delicious. They do food and stuff as well. But yes, here we are, take you for a little walk around. It was $65 a night for the family on a powered site, normally $72, but we've got like a day pass. And we've got our pool over here.
Park on the other side.
Yes, the park on the other side.
My favourite bit is the bow trees.
Sun's in the eye. That's a nice big fat. Is it boab or boab? A few of those around up here.
I just call them bottle trees. Freshwater coconut.
It's a nice big van park. It's got loads of space, but they're always full. We did try and get in the night early, but couldn't do it. That's why we were at Lake Argyle for that one extra night. But yes, they're on the lake. I did look up what lake it was and I've forgotten already, so I'll put it down the bottom in the text. But it's, yeah, you can get lake like water views.
Lily Creek Lagoon.
Lily Creek Lagoon, there you go. And they've got some resident freshwater crocks that come up sometimes of a night time to warm up on the grass. One's called Gummy because he's got no teeth. We saw him last night. One's called Jaws. Pardon me? And so this is, a short walk down one of the aisles down to the waterfront. We've got some houseboats there. I've seen some people putting their boat in. So So, and a nice beautiful view of Elephant Rock up there.
Gonna have an elephant though.
And then our van's just over behind that row there near the camp kitchen. So just at the end of the little piery bit, looking at the site. So these ones all up close to the water are all non-powered, but then you've just got like a row right behind of powered sites. So obviously normally you've only got tents in front of you, which is cool, and then you can see all of the action on the water.
On the
Oh,
chair.
there's something move. Oh, I don't know. Ripples.
On the rock.
Where we throw a rock.
Rock in the water.
And then this is us here. Got our own toilets here. They're not ours, they're for everybody. It's like we've got a little ensuite though. That's us, our little setup. Right next to the camp kitchen. Where the girls have been enjoying watching the big telly. Got the cartoons on. So yeah, that's us. Here for 4 nights. Lots of fun. And we've just booked a haircut from the lady across the road. So Rubes is getting a haircut. Yay! So there's plenty to see and do here. We've got Moonshine Gorge, which is closed due to not being graded. We've got ZBD Springs, which is the hot springs that are open 7 till 12. We've got Explosion Gorge and Branco's Lookout four-wheel drive track. Then we've got Saddleback Ridge.
Okay. Well, for a 120 minute
Emma
episode, it
Gorge.
takes 6 hours.
Champagne
I thought
Springs.
about doing something like that.
Amelia's closed. They've just discovered that there's some rocks over the pass, so they've got to fix that up today. And then you've got El Questro Gorge.
Oh, we mainly do it. So just a quick look here as well at the El Questro campground. They've got food stores here. There's reception, tour bookings. You can do helicopter rides, big shaded areas. There's all tents over there, big campgrounds, nice grassy areas. Helicopter flights are just over there. They just took off just before. There's a heap of campgrounds basically, so you can just rock up and you'll get whether it's a non-powered or powered site, whatever you're after. There seem to be plenty of at the moment. So, and just as I showed you the helicopter pad, here comes one in.
So we're doing Saddleback Ridge four-wheel drive first in our Questro. So what did you just do?
So I've just selected for low. It's apparently really steep and rocky, and there's a heap of river crossings and stuff. So it says put it in 4 low at the start of the track. So basically all new to me doing this 4 low, 4 high stuff. So in the Y62s, just to get it into 4 low, you basically put it in neutral, put it into 4 high, push the dial down, and then changes to 4 low in neutral, and then you push it back to drive. So then it displays on the dash here that you're in 4 low, and I've also got it in rock mode.
We've also dropped the PSI and the tyres down to 30. So this is our little first river crossing here. Up to Saddle Ridge, steep at times. How's that?
Good.
Yeah.
Definitely 4 low and in rock mode. It's very steep.
Very steep.
Lots of switchbacks.
Check out
What's that over
the view. So you got a nice big lookout platform. Some water down here. Not sure what creek it is. Could be pretty much where we came from. That first river crossing over there could be there, down there somewhere, because it's pretty much will come straight up. Look at all that. Beautiful. Alright, so after our little forward driving, we have arrived at ZB Springs. So the spring is fed by a permanent supply deep within the earth, and it is 28 to 32 degrees all year round. The surrounding cliff faces, which I'll show you when we get there, and the sheer slopes are up to 1800 million years old and is known as the King Leopold Sandstone. Recent scientific research has discovered an ancient aquatic isopod crustacean, a crab-like creature in the water. And the ZB Springs is the only place in the world where this is found. So it's just a quick 600-meter return walk to the thermal pools. Only open between 7 and 12. The gates close at the front, so you've got to get in, organise your day around this. But yeah, so we'll show you when we get in there.
What happens if they lock the gates when we're still in?
I'm sure they'll come in and make sure there's no one around before they lock the gate.
Okay.
So after a super short walk through the palm trees, we've arrived at the springs. They're pretty full, shockers. Apparently they're the further up we go, the hotter they get, but not a lot of room. So, little springs everywhere.
Are you coming, Dad?
Sure. Go like Dad. We're going to see if we can find a spot. Girls are trying to get in. Jump in. Nice and warm?
Yeah.
Look at that little one there. Look at that little one. Just walking to Emma Gorge. It's a 1.5 hour return, so it should be 45 in. Do the gorge.
Oh, it goes that way.
No, I think it's pointing that way, sweetie. Yeah, keep going that way. Yeah, so 1.5 hours. We will 45 in, have a nice big swim, It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh no, probably not that. It's probably 1 o'clock. Have some good swimming, then walk back out again. It's pretty warm, so we'll hopefully stay there for a bit and walk back when it's a bit chillier. So once the sun starts going down, it does get cold, which is good for us. Okay, I'll show you when we get there. Oh, by the way, the track seems to be okay for now. It's sandy at the moment. A few rocks we've had to climb over, but we'll see, because it did say grade 3, so might get worse when we get closer. Some more rocks and climbing and stuff. Oh, we made it. God, that was actually really freaking tough, but we're here. Apparently movies are shot in here at Emma Gorge. I don't know what movies, I might look it up, but I don't know how they brought all their equipment in, because that was a really tough walk. Time for swim.
So it's absolutely freezing here, obviously because the sun doesn't come this far into the gorge, but the water is crystal clear. All the cliffs here, they sort of overhang the waterhole and all the water drips down. It's really cool, all the trees and stuff. And then Claire reckons that this right hand side is a bit of a hot springs. What? So it's going to go check out where Claire is.
Way warmer than the cold pool.
A bit warmer in there?
Yeah, a bit. Sorry.
Ow. Oh yeah, it's lovely and warm. Isn't it?
Whoa!
Why is it so warm?
In a tunnel.
Underneath.
It's recording.
Yeah, the rocks seem to be it's stuck. Put your hands up on the rock. So underneath this little shelf, the rocks are actually really warm. Can you touch them? There's a step here if you want to stand on the rock. Can you get the rock? And then put your hand up and feel the roof. Whoa! So it's warm. So I'm not sure why it's warm, whether it's just from the sun or if it's a special element in the rocks, but it's actually the water coming down. There's like all drips, as you can see. All these drips, it's like a shower. Like the heat of it is like warm as. That is like, oh, that's how hot I have my shower. And it's just dripping down, yeah. Isn't that amazing? So,
I'm cold.
it's still cold, yeah, it's still chilly. Still very chilly.
I'm gonna get out. I'm shivering.
I'll take you through a bit of a swim over here then. Oh, it's like getting rained on. That one's too cold. No, had my fun now. No waterfall for me. Back to the warm shelf.
So just a little recap on Emma Gorge. It is quite tough to come in here. Definitely have good set of hiking boots. Took us about 50 minutes to get in, about the same out. You can do it a little bit quicker if you don't have little kids, but there's a lot of climbing over rocks, i.e. all this sort of stuff. So it's slippery, sandy, it's wet. Some of them got some water crossings to cross. So it is a pretty good hike. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's grade 4 to 5. So it's pretty difficult. Definitely go up to the top waterhole at Emma Gorge. It's awesome. There's a couple of little thermal springs there on the sides. But yeah, the rest of the water is absolutely freezing. Right, we've just stopped at a place called the Grotto, which is a small little swimming hole. So we're going to go check that out. There's Grotto.
Yeah, I'm going to put it.
Yep. Alright, so this is some of the stairs going down. Sort of comes down, loops back on itself, down to the bottom here.
It's terrifying watching the girls get close to the edge.
Jen's heart's beating 100 miles an hour apparently.
Yeah, well, this is ridiculous.
So just these little steps. And you just follow the path down the rocks.
Oh my god. Slow down, girls. Not so close to each other.
Ooh, this is cool. I'm going underneath the cliff. Oh, it's nice and cool under here. Alright, we made it. Happy, Jennifer? Stress less?
Nah.
No?
Look at her trying to get across some of those bloody loose rocks.
Mom was right, you were right.
Oh, I was definitely right. I'm always right. Don't forget that. And this is it. This is the Grotto. So, little freshwater swimming hole. A couple of rope swings.
I didn't bring the tissues. Oh! Drop. Okay. Don't forget to let go this time, please. Oh, there's a rock here. Well, I hope it's a rock. Okay. Let go! Let go! Okay, go again. Go. Let go! This looks terrifying. For the record, I think this is a really bad idea. Just saying. Here we go. You've been going for 30 seconds, mate.
Just here at the famous Ivanhoe crossing. We're gonna give it a go. See how we go. Looks like fun.
6:40 in the morning. We've been in the car already 20 minutes, and it's the first time I think we've set an alarm all holiday. And we only had to drive 47 minutes up the road. But heading back to Lake Argyle, so a tiny bit of backtracking, only by 40 minutes. We're doing a little recap on Kununurra. So, great park. It was really good. Had beautiful views. Yeah, cool views and things like that. The site itself was really good. The amenities were amazing, and it's a really good place to base yourself to see all the surrounding gorges and to head into Questro for a day, or even you could do a couple of days in there if you don't want to take your van down the dirt road into Questro, or you can't get into Questro. But yeah, we had a relaxed day yesterday, and we went out to Questro the day before. So yeah, it was really good few days.
There's plenty to do. You can easily stay a week if that's what you want to do. Yeah.
Cool. Alright. We've already showed you around Lake Argyle, but yeah, we're just going to hang out at Lake Argyle for 3 or 4 nights. We've been told that you got to get there nice and early. Our friends arrived a couple of days ago, and they were there at 8 o'clock, and they got the last powered site, I believe. And so we're that's why we're up super early, to get in there really early.
Be there by 7.
Be there by 7, and hopefully be one of the first ones and get the pick of the bunch. Fingers crossed. Everyone's not staying for the weekend. So yeah, we've got a cruise booked in for Saturday, sunset cruise, and we're just going to hang around the pool and just have a bit of downtime. So
Definitely not going to get the pool freezing.
the pool is freezing, so we'll wait till it gets super warm outside. I think this weekend's actually only 27 degrees all weekend, no 30s, but that's okay. Just some downtime after all of our running around and racing over the border and
Busy days,
long drives, big hikes. So yeah, time for a bit of a break. So but yeah, we'll show you once we do all of the cruising and that sort of stuff.
Show you what Lake Argyle has to offer.
Yeah.
We've got a powered site this time around, and I believe you've already seen the unpowered site, so I won't bother showing you that.
And the pool as well, but we'll still take you up there because we're going to get in this time, even though it's freezing. But yeah, we'll show you around the shop and the cafe and where the music is at night time, and then we're going to go swimming.
Alright, so when you check in here, guys, there's the petrol bowsers here. You see the attendant, and if there's still a site available, he'll allocate you a site, and then basically you come over to the office, which is this big building across the road. It's got a shop here, whatnot. You can book all your tours here. We did the sunset cruise last night, so just recommend that you book a week or 2 before you get here for the sunset cruise, or you'll be disappointed. So yeah, this is reception. Tours, book all your tours. Souvenirs, the bar. Yeah, sorry, we'll show the most important bit, the bar. The bar there. You got a nice little cafe out here, restaurant.
That's the tours, the company that we used, Lake Argyle Tours, and the Kimberleyland.
Overlooking the lake from the helicopter.
And then the cafe's out here.
Yeah, you got a cafe just outside the door here. Serve breakfast, meals, coffee, dinner, lunch, whatever you want. Got a live entertainment here every night except for Friday at the moment. So we've got a stage and a dance floor, whatnot, which is really cool.
And just nice open space where you can wait, because you do get here so early, so they let you park up and you can come and use the pool, the park and whatever else while you're waiting for your spot to come available, so which is really good. You don't just have to sit around in your caravan or camper. But
yeah, that's the good part. You basically just park up and you can use all the facilities, the pool, whatever you want.
You can get day passes too.
You can get day passes for the pool if you just want to do a day trip and go down, do the walks, whatnot. A beautiful grassed area here, which the band starts at 4 o'clock. Through here. It gets quite busy in the afternoon, do the sunset.
I might take you in the pool, down to the corner.
And yeah, take you into the pool. This is the famous infinity pool on the cliff. How's the pool, Jen?
Okay.
How's the pool?
Cold. But
How's the view though?
yeah, that's all the reason I'm in. The only reason I'm in here is for that.
Sit on the edge here.
Yeah.
Overlook
It's actually not that
Lake
bad.
Argyle. No, it's nice. It's nice once you're in.
It was, yeah.
It's a little bit fresh, but.
A bit fresh when you first jump in. There goes the helicopter.
And you got helicopter behind us. How good's this? Watch helicopters take off and land. Oh, swimming in an infinity pool. What a great view. Isn't it? We're here on the Kimberleyland Waterfront doing the sunset cruise and learning all about Lake Argyle.
So we were just debating which area to go to next. But basically this area is called Crocodile Cove. So keeping it simple, once again, it's called Crocodile Cove here because it's a very popular nesting area for our freshwater crocodiles. Now you all know what one looks like now. I mean, there is one over there on the back here, but I think with our weight, you'll watch our weight coming through and he's going to get angry and he's just going to swim away. So.
It's a pretty great
couple of days of nothing, relaxing, little slice of paradise up there. So nice and early in the car this morning so we could drive a big day. We're heading to the Dampier Peninsula above Broome. So I've got a couple of free camps mapped out. We did a quick stop in Kununurra to stock up the fridges and the cupboards and the fuel. And we're heading off to a free camp called Mary Pools. So stay tuned and thanks for watching this video. And we'll show you once we get to the rest of it.